Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Tony, of course, from Tony J Beauty. I also have another channel called With Tony TV. I'll actually be filming a video for that channel right after this one. But anywho, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we have a skincare video. So a lot of you have been asking over the year or 2 years that I've been uploading to do skincare. So this isn't going to be the whole spiel of skincare, but this is going to be one very good tip. It is vital to have proper skincare, as you know, in order to create that base for a flawless, long-lasting makeup application. So today's video is actually going to be about, drum roll please, makeup wipes. So you may or may not know, but these actually really don't have much of a place in your kit, and here's why. As convenient as these little babies are, they do more harm than help to your client's skin and your own skin. As we run through this video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. If there's anything that you know about makeup wipes that I didn't put in this video, if you have an opposing opinion or you just agree, let me know down in the bottom, of course, and share this with your friends so that you all can stay in the loop on proper practices to be a professional makeup artist. So reason number one why you shouldn't be using makeup remover wipes is because they leave a residue. Have you ever wiped your face with a, not even just a makeup remover wipe, but a cleansing wipe, because they kind of do the same thing. But have you ever taken off your makeup or cleansed your face in the morning or even a refresh in the afternoon with a cleansing wipe, and you feel like a little layer over your skin or a little bit of slip? So that is actually residue from all of the ingredients that they've packed into these wipes to make them feel moisturizing. Now, I bet you can imagine having a layer of film over your face. One, is just not good for your skin. It's actually going to attract debris to that little sticky surface rather than repel it. And it'll also create a very sticky, slimy, weird situation for your makeup. Your makeup won't stay in place. It'll slide around on top of it, and it just will not look good. So that's reason number one why you shouldn't be using cleansing wipes in your kit. Reason number two is actually, if your client has already cleansed the skin, what you're doing now is going in with another layer of exfoliation, and that tugging on skin can actually age your client over time. You might say, okay, my client isn't getting a professional makeup service on a regular basis, so it's not like she'll be using makeup cleansing wipes on a regular basis. However, we don't fully know our clients' routines at home. You might ask your client what their routine is like, but they may forget. They may leave something out that they don't think is important. So at the end of the day, you don't really have the full scope of what they're doing. So if you are using a makeup cleansing wipe, but your client also uses cleansing wipes on a daily basis, or instead of cleansing wipes, they're using a product with acids that exfoliates the skin, or they're using a another form of physical exfoliant, those in conjunction are actually going to tug on the skin, dehydrate it, and age the skin even more. And as makeup artists, you know, our goal is really to preserve the skin as much as possible, because that's going to be the key to having a great makeup look every time. And healthy skin is way more important than temporary makeup. Reason number three to why you shouldn't use makeup or cleansing cloths is because they are known to irritate the skin. So a lot of times we tell as a client, you can tell your makeup artist, oh, I have sensitive skin. Or when we're taking care of our own skin at home, we often say we have sensitive skin. But really, the likelihood of people having sensitive skin is very rare. The problem we're running into is when we use products that are just completely harsh and use cheap ingredients that irritate everybody's skin. So what's happening is your skin is irritated. It's responding to such aggressive abrasion and tugging, along with harsh chemicals that are deposited onto the skin and not washed off. Another note is that film on your skin is those ingredients like I mentioned before. So you have these highly concentrated ingredients made to remove product off the skin, but they still need water. It's almost impossible to create a cleanser that doesn't need to be rinsed off in some way, shape, or form. If you're wondering, okay, well, if I don't use makeup remover wipes or cleansing cloths, what can I use in their place? Most of you probably thought toner, duh, no. And here's why you shouldn't use toner either. So a lot of the toners we reach for, like witch hazel, are a natural form of alcohol. And while some people say those are okay, some people say they're not okay. The truth is, whether you like them or not, they're really not necessary in your routine when you are practicing skincare, because they don't really do much for the skin unless they have actives in them. Now here's the thing with that. You shouldn't be using a toner with actives on your clients because you never know how their skin's going to respond. Most makeup artists aren't estheticians, and if you are an esthetician and a makeup artist, you know that you're on the job to get a task done, not really to treat them as you would a skincare client coming in for a facial. So you don't want to try a new product. You don't want to use an active that your client isn't familiar with. You have no idea what they may be allergic to. So you want to use something that has no actives and is extremely gentle on the skin. And that product is actually micellar water. Yes, so this one I currently have is a little travel size Bioderma that I just got at a convention. And fortunately for me and people in other countries, I know Korea and Japan specifically, they keep Bioderma on the shelves in your regular not convenience stores, but your like value stores. They also keep it in your commercial cosmetic stores. But in the States, you have to order online unless you are nearby a professional makeup store. I haven't really seen it anywhere else except for those pro stores. The reason, like I said before, on why you want to use a micellar water is because they don't contain any treatments or actives, and they typically don't contain any harsh alcohol. So Bioderma or any other micellar water plus your typical cotton pad will do the same job as a cleansing wipe or a makeup remover wipe. This can also be used around the eye safely if you need to remove makeup, and it is extremely gentle compared to a wipe that you might typically reach for. Now, where you may run into a similarity that isn't always a positive is that neither of these products fully remove makeup. So with that, you'll always want to encourage your client to use that as step one when they go home after their event and cleanse their skin. If you can't afford to put this travel size micellar water or something from the store in their kit, what you can do is get the very tiny travel bottles from like cosmetics.com or any other small size sample bottle, and just put a little swig in there for them. Or what you can do instead is opt for a cleansing balm, and these items that I'm recommending to you now are actually for their touch-up and take-home kit. So some people like to just put the lipstick in there or dab a powder and a puff, things to touch up at night. But if you want to elevate that kit, you can give them a couple products to take home and help remove their makeup, because a lot of women aren't really familiar on how to actually effectively remove their makeup. So like I was saying, get the small bottle, almost like a contact solution, or no, almost the size of like an eye drop bottle. Put that in there, gift that to them with a few cotton squares. Or if you want to avoid a liquid altogether so that it doesn't spill or that you can save money, what I recommend is the I have right here. Throw some of these in your touch-up and take-home kits for your clients. So those are microfiber towels. You can get the makeup eraser version, or there's another cute little round pad by Kroons. You can also opt for the private label route and either source them from websites like AliExpress, Alibaba, and DHgate, or you can search for US based or other manufacturers that might be in your country. and have them private label and give those to a gift, probably at the same amount as you would replenish other cheap products. So if you get them sourced right, you might be paying maybe anywhere from $1 to $3 per makeup eraser to gift to your clients. The great thing about gifting is that you can kind of bust that bad boy open while you're working on your client, and if you want to use that to touch up here and there, or to go over their face, you can, and then you fold it back up and let them know this is actually yours. Just throw it in the washing machine after you use it when you get home or before. Alright guys, so that kind of wraps up today's video. This of course was a very quick one because it is straight to the point. Skincare doesn't need to be long and drawn out. But just to recap, say goodbye to these bad boys. Never use them again. They are very harsh on the skin because they contain a concentrated amount of chemicals that actually should be removed by water, and also create tugging on the skin, allowing your skin to age quicker. And instead of using that, you also don't want to use toner, but you want to opt for micellar water, something that's extremely gentle. Everyone can use it, and it dries fairly quickly, allowing you to move on to moisturizer or whatever your next step in skincare may be. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. I'll be sure to see you next time. In the meantime, like I said before, like, comment, and subscribe. I always like to know if this information was useful for you all. If you have an opposing opinion or a tip that most people don't know that I didn't share today, please make sure you leave that and share this video with your friends or other beginner artists in the community so you can help each other out. And make sure you go and check me out on With Tony TV. I'll link that video right here in the cards so that, well, I don't know, here or here, one of the two. I'll link that in the cards so you guys can go hang out with me. That is where I like to connect with everybody and just kind of be myself without the weird professional jacket on, like I like to call it, so to speak, and have some fun. All right, guys. See you later.